Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review. This is from a sample that I got from Lucky Scent. This one is called Oud Imperial from the house of Perris. And inside the card there was some information. Oud is one of the most precious, natural, woody essential oils available today. Its composition evokes different facets: woody, animality, sensuality, and sophistication, and has the power to give richness to compositions, and for this reason it is blended with other notes in order to create a more robust, versatile perfume. In this blend, oud is mixed with other precious woody notes like cedre atlas, vetiver from Java, sandalwood to emphasize the natural woody and leathery characteristic of this beautiful formula. So this is a 2012 release, came out in 2012 and classified as a Oriental Woody. Top notes are jasmine, caraway. Middle notes are incense, patchouli, saffron, and oud. Base notes are sandalwood, blackwood, cedar, labdanum, and vetiver. So what about this one? Well, first of all, it definitely is a oud fragrance. If you don't know about oud, it's a very daring note. Not for the faint-hearted. It's not for the people looking to smell fresh, clean, and get compliments. It's basically more of a collector's note, I think, more for people with, for some sort of reason, they have this oud love, which is probably a very small percentage of the general population. I had my wife take a whiff of this one, and I said, "What do you think of this?" And she said, "It smells like crap." I said, "Well, could you be a little bit more specific?" It smells like shit. So that's what you get, out of the mouths of babes, so to speak. So this one, basically what I'm getting here is a dirty, sandy, sandalwood type smell. Definitely the dirtiness comes from the oud note. I do get the sandalwood here, but it's not like the typical clean sandalwood that I'm used to. The sandalwood here actually smells like old, dirty wooden sandals. I imagine, think back to biblical times when Moses was leading the Israelites out of Egypt, walking through that dirty, sandy desert, with your wooden sandals on. That dirty sand gets trapped inside the sandalwood. And the sandalwood smells nice, but the dirty sand kind of gives it more of a dirty smell, maybe a little bit of the foot odor in there or something. It just kind of gives it more of a stanky quality. That's kind of what I'm getting here. It is pretty unique, I think. It does remind me a little bit of an old fragrance I used to have from Avon called Paradigm for some reason. I was trying to research that one. Couldn't find a note breakdown, so I'm not sure what that one's made out of. But I recall that one reminding me of like old sandals as well. So if that's what you're looking for, like a dirty, worn sandalwood, sandal type smell, you might want to check this one out, especially if you love the smell of oud. I don't think this is a good introduction to oud, but if you're a fan of oud and you're looking for something more of an advanced take on oud, check this one out. But for me, here are my scores. The smell, I will give it 3 out of 10. Just kind of dirty, kind of smell cheap to me, and just kind of have like the 70s vibe to it as well. For some reason, it just didn't do it for me, and like I said, my wife didn't like it, so that's a negative as well. Projection longevity, it's a pretty good projection fragrance, I think, so I would give it 8 out of 10. I think people will definitely smell it around you if you wear it. Versatility, 3 out of 10, I will say. I wore this mostly around the house. The one time I wore it out in public, I think, was when I went to my aunt's barn party. I figured, the barn air would blend well with this fragrance, and I think that was pretty much the case here. Uniqueness, 8 out of 10. I think it is a relatively unique take on oud with its blending with sandalwood and some other notes. Price point, $180 for the 100 ml. So for me, final score, I would give it 3 out of 10. Pass for me. Don't really care for this one. I'm not a big oud lover. I would say maybe stick with Creed's Royal Oud Or maybe kerosine's root elements if you're just looking for a good, safer oud. If you're more into a daring, animalic oud that few people will appreciate, check out Oud Imperial from the House of Perris. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.